in. I'm so happy that you're here. Come in and be welcomed. I was just finishing getting set up. Takes a lot to do one of these, you know. But come in and be comfortable, guys. Yes, I brought the hammocks down. There's one by the window, one over here by Bella's tree, but she's sleeping. Anyways, 3 of you will fit comfortably, 4 if you're friendly. And I put the rocking chair right here by the kitchen door, and 2 of you can fit in there comfortably. And I've got some hardback chairs all around us, just in case you're like me and you have a bad back. And I've got the meditation cushions, and I moved the couch out so that you guys could see better. And you can just turn those chairs around. Yeah, you got it. All right. Okay, great. Now, it's quite the fall day today here. It's windy and it's chilly. Not cold, but chilled. And I thought, okay, what can I do for fall beverages? So I went to Starbucks and I got a big order, and I think there's enough for everyone, and if there's not, that's what Uber Eats is for. So I did a whole fall array. So we have pumpkin spice lattes for those of you that indulge. We have some apple cider, we have some hot chocolates, we have some fraps, and what's over there? Oh, some iced lattes as well. I also asked them to send little containers of these syrups. So we have a lot of the creme brulee, the chestnut, the caramel, and the vanilla. Okay, so everybody can help themselves, okay? No fighting. I know I'm standing today. This is so weird. But I wanted to show you guys all my Halloween decor. So I'm going to be playing with the camera a bit. And I have our Halloween mic cover here. There we go. Okay, so first off, let's light some candles. I have my matches here. So the first one I'll light is my current favorite, which is my Fruit Loops from Storytime Candles on Etsy. I knew that was going to happen. These candles are so old. Not candles. I say that every single time. Matches are so old. There we go. Okay. Oh, that sounds so good, doesn't it? And then we'll come over here and I'll light our orange blossom candle. Okay, I only got 3 of them out of the 4 lit, so, because I love the next sound you're about to hear. Ready? I love that. And then we'll just light this one. Okay. Alright. Don't worry, these are all on aluminum or tin, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start. Oh, hi. I hadn't seen you here before. We have new little angels. Welcome, new little angel. Come on in. I'm so glad that you're here. Please give it a thumbs up. You can share it. Sharing is caring. You can silently watch. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. But if you're comfortable commenting, please do. We love the comments on this channel. I love to watch you guys interact with each other. I love interacting with you. I love knowing what you think and what you feel and your video ideas, your suggestions, your questions, all of it. And when we connect like that, we take this great big world and go and make it smaller. And that's miss you, Bella. And please hit that subscribe button below. And hello to all my returning little angels. Hi guys, thank you so much for always being here, for being a constant source of support. I just love all of you. Please make sure you're still subscribed though, because sometimes when our phones update, we lose subscriptions. It happens to me a lot. Okay guys, are you ready to see my Halloween decor? We've already started with our Halloween mic cover. We're going to be doing some Christmas ones soon. I know, too soon. Okay, so I'm just going to move the camera a wee bit, just so you guys can see, whoopsie, the table better. I think that works. Okay, so let's start down here. Hi, there we are. Now y'all remember I bought this cauldron, and then I bought these bulbs. These are just Christmas ornaments. The bigger ones I got at Michael's, and the smaller ones I got on Amazon. This technique works really well if there are different sizes, and I just glued them together so it looks like a cauldron bubbling over. And these, dollar store. And I have my mugs. So I have my purple witch's mug. I love this mug very much. I love it. And then I have my other one, my bougie one. Yes, I am a witch. And it's in the iridescent magenta color, I would say. I love this one. And of course, our orange blossom candle from Rose Forever. And then this one I got at the dollar store. You may remember this from last year when Serenity sent the elves into the magical realm for one night so they could visit it. It might be making another appearance. Okay, and then we have our wine glasses that everybody has debated whether I can use these all year round. I'm totally going to. And then I found these Beetlejuice earrings, which I'll wear when we go to the Beetlejuice musical next year. But I thought, you know what, I can hook those on anything. Those are cool. So I've got 2 of these. And then this actually is out all year round. We are book people in this house, and we've always joked that baby Angel has, like since she was wee, since that she has a 90-year-old English professor living inside of her, because we've always had stacks of books everywhere. So when we saw this, and I love my pumpkins, and I like a witch's hat now and again, that actually stays upstairs on a side table in our hallway, so we like it. And then I left these out. We actually have a lot of these because they're vintage, and my mother-in-law had them. This is actually a butler's, he would come to the table and scrape off the crumbs into this, and I just like them because they're vintage looking and a little bit spooky, in my opinion. And this one is the candle snuffer, and I think we're going to use the candle snuffer maybe. And this is just a ladle, and it's very tarnished, but I like the look of it with this. And then we have another one of the dustbins and a nutcracker. And then a very dear friend sent me this. First of all, it's iridescent, guys. It's coffin with a skeleton. And inside are some amazing stickers. I've already used like half of them, but Bella's not pleased. I'll show you. She's actually facing away from me because I closed the drape. I'll show you before we finish. But I love this so much. Okay, and we have another of the glasses. And just come on over. Come on over. We're just going to move you a bit. Just a wee bit. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to come this side. And we have a smaller version that I found this year. Spooky spells, curses, and potions. Okay. And of course, our lollipop holder that says "Creep It Real," and these are sour lollipops. The green is green apple. But I love that they have the black sticks. And when I'm finished with this, I will be getting the label off and using this plastic container for different things. Not sure what yet, but they'll be making appearances for sure. And then I have a Halloween phone case, because there's one on my phone right now. And I got these from Caseluvshop on Etsy. Caseluv. And I gotta tell you, my Christmas ones came today. They're so nice. But they're very hard, but very thin, very strong. I have dropped my phone more times than I can count. And here's another one that we got from the dollar store. I just love things like this. Actually, I think I got this from Shein. I'm actually not sure, but I love like lanterns that you go before you. When I do my role plays, I'll definitely be using this. Definitely. And I really love the wick on this one. It really does look like a flame. So I'm just gonna put that one there. Oh, that's it? Wow, I thought that would take a lot longer. Well, you know what that means. I'm just gonna pull up a chair and talk to you guys. But first, let's put out some candles. Now, I know we usually blow on them, but we're gonna snuff them this time. So, I make a wish for all of you. You know that when I blow out the candles. So, because there is 4, I'm gonna make 4 wishes for you right now. And I wish for you happiness. I wish for you peace in your heart. I wish for you love, that you accept it and that you're able to give it. And I wish for you laughter, because I love laughing, guys. Okay, so 1, 2. Didn't work. There we go. 3, 4. But now I have wax all over it. That sucks. That's okay. We'll just wait till it dries, hardens, and then I'll peel it off. And now we'll do Brooke's candle. And for this one, I wish you companionship. Because I have to tell you, the people that I have met through the ASMR community are probably some of the best people ever. There is such a kindness, support, and lovingness in the ASMR community. And that includes people who view it, you know. You're part of the community too. There we go. So I'm just going to keep that up so that the wax can harden. But I'll leave the lights on. And I'll just sit down. I'll probably have to adjust the camera a bit. Excuse my hands there. There we go. Okay. That's better. So how is everyone doing? Yeah? Yeah. It can be a hard time of year. I know. Well, I have to tell you that Sunday is Thanksgiving here in Canada. We celebrate our Thanksgiving in October. And I will be doing a gratitude video. So if you would like to say something you're grateful for, add it in the comments. Actually, no, don't do that. No. I'm going to do a community post and you guys can add it there. That way I don't have to go back and forth. And I'll read them out. And if you put your name and what you're grateful for, I'll say it. Okay? I might even do it whispered. I think that'll be a really good one. And I have so much to be grateful for, especially where all of you are concerned. So, oh, she's facing us again, so I guess she's forgiven me. What's that, hon? Oh, yes, I am. I'm wearing the, I think it's Ruby lip stain that came from CoverGirl, and the Jam Session lip gloss, and I love it. It may not go with my eyeshadow, but I love the look of it. So yeah, well, I have a doctor's appointment today. No, I need some forms filled out. Nothing's wrong, don't worry. But I am going to talk to him maybe about, I don't know, maybe changing my antidepressant, because it doesn't seem to be doing much right now. And that's what you have to do sometimes. Weight changes can affect your medication. Hormones can affect your medication. Other medications can affect your medications. So sometimes you do have to get them checked out again. It happens, you know. And sometimes you're just fine with what you're on. So, you know, only you and your doctor can decide that. So, but somebody asked me recently to give some advice about dealing with long-term mental health issues or long-term physical health issues. And I have done a lot of videos on that, guys, so just go back and look at them. But I do like to give you guys the tools I've learned. And remember, not a doctor, not a counselor. I'm just a me. But I own all of my 57 years. And if I can save you any struggle or pain, I'm gonna try. Okay, if by talking about my own experiences helps you guys, that's great. And if you can learn from one of the many mistakes I've made along the way, then that's great. I love that for you. For those of you that are new, I have a superpower. I know. I don't like to brag about it. I always know the right thing to say. Always. It's usually 2 days later, though. It's never the same time. But I have learned the benefit of accepting people sometimes are well-meaning. I believe that most people want to help. So I always recommend, when you need to tell someone basically to back off. I said back off to do the compliment sandwich. Okay, so you start with a compliment, then you say what you want. That's your meat. And then you finish with a compliment. For example, you know, hun, you would feel so much better if you just get outside for a walk. I know that you're saying that from a place of love, and I really appreciate it. I love that you care about me. But my doctor and I have been discussing things, and a walk is not going to fix what I'm dealing with. But if I ever do feel like going for a walk, I know exactly who I'm going to call to come with me. You. See, basically you accepted their advice, you told them you don't need it, and you let them off the hook. Because that's what people want, really. I think sometimes they don't know what to say, so they want you to say it's okay. Another thing that you can always try is, my favorite, whenever you're dealing with something physical or mental, and somebody starts, there is a phrase, and it drives me crazy. Crazy. Have you tried ... Yes. When you've dealt with something long term, yes. And the people who recommend vitamins to treat mental illness, give your head a shake, okay? I know you mean well, but no. Yeah, the have you tried comments, I tend to glaze. My eyes glaze over and I go, Teas. Oh, I have had so many. Because I have a close family relative who suffers from debilitating migraines. I have had so many people, which is great because it means they care, right? It does. Most comments are coming from a place of love. And you kind of have to accept that. But then you have to stand for yourself. And I really find that compliment sandwich helps. Now, if you're Canadian and having a big Thanksgiving and you're dreading it because you're going to be in a group of people and you don't want to deal with those have you trieds or are you any better? I love that one too. Always have conversation starters in your back pocket, okay? And by that I just mean your mental tool belt. Get the conversation about them. People usually like to talk about themselves. How is school? How is work? How are the kids? How's your pets? What's your hobbies? What are you watching on TV? Read any good books? Get the topics off you onto them. It works. It really does work, guys. If you're in a big family situation, you can do a couple of things. Keep people busy, first of all. A great game is the candy game. And what you do is you ask everyone that's coming to bring a bag of their favorite candy. And when they get there, you throw them into a bag or a pillowcase or whatever, right? And then everybody gets a clipboard and you number the people. So say you have 10 people, you number 1 to 10. It'll be 1 to 9 because you're not playing. And everybody has to guess. Well, actually, you could play. You could play. Everybody has to guess who brought what candy. And then at the end of the game, whoever got the most right either gets the bag of candy or you just declare them the winner. Maybe they can have a bottle of sparkling cider or something. And it's a good way to get people busy and occupied. And did you try this candy? Have you tried? It's a good conversation starter. It really is. There is another game that's a lot of fun, but you have to have people that are willing to have fun. And so you need to get cotton balls and put a tablecloth or something on a table so that you don't scratch your table. And then get some flippers, egg flippers or spatulas, right? Rubber tipped would be better for this game. So the person then has to be blindfolded and they have a basket in their hand. And using the one hand, they have to get as many of the cotton balls in the bag in 1 minute. And it's a great thing. And you can have 2 people going at the same time or even 4 on each end of the table, whichever. It can be so much fun, guys. It really can, because they have no idea and they think they're scooping a lot and they're not, right? And it's fun. And then you see who ends up with the most at the end. And again, have a wee prize, you know. So those are a couple things you can do. What's that, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Oh, they do they? Okay. So, as our dear friend pointed out, we do have some mean-spirited people in our lives. We all do. Everybody does sometimes. How do we deal with them? Okay, I do not recommend this often. We're about kindness, positivity, and losing stigmas. However, if you get someone that comes up and goes, you must have got that from your mother's side. No one on our side ever had mental illness. Never underestimate the quality of a good elevator look. Well, I can imagine nobody would be talking to you about it. And then walk away. Just walk away. If they're blah, 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 keep walking. Now, if you don't have the nerve to do that, because it takes nerve, guys, it really does. It took me a long time. I was in my 50s before I could do it. A simple thing like, well, you just have the day you deserve. Or, thank you for that. That just proves my point. Thank you. And they'll go, what? What does that mean? You know what it means. I hope that helps. I hope it helps. It's always good to have the tool belt. But like I said, I really believe that most people are coming from a place of love and kindness and a want to help. And you know what? If you do want to go for a walk, ask somebody. You want to go for, I have a good friend and we'll call each other every once in a while when things are really, you want to go for a walk? And depending how mad we are, we really get a clip going. I haven't for a while because of my health, but it can be a good thing. It can be a good thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of everything, but remember that I love you, I value you, I honor you, and I'm so very, very glad that each and every one of you was born.